Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Julie. This is my very first YouTube video and I'm going to be talking about all things homeschool. I am a single mom, I work from home, and I homeschool, so it can be done. I have a 7-year-old and an 11-year-old, and my 7-year-old is going to be going into 2nd grade this year, and we're going to be talking about his curriculum, and my 11-year-old is going to be going in 6th grade, and we'll be talking about her curriculum in another video. So stay tuned, keep your eyes out for that one. So to tell you a little bit about myself, I am a single mom and I was able to homeschool because of the pandemic and my job going remote. So because of that, we have been homeschooling and loving it ever since. So we started in 2020, the 2020-2021 homeschool year. So that was our first year of homeschool. We're 1 year in and we have some curriculum that we like, some curriculum that we're not so fond of and didn't work for us. Something that I feel that Abeka didn't quite hit the nail on the head with was the 1 through 20 addition and subtraction facts. I feel like they were trying to approach that with the time test and the speed drills and tests. But for us, the 1 through 20 addition and subtraction facts just didn't work. So because of that, what I did was during summer, we had addition facts that stick and subtraction facts that stick. So during the summer, it's a 6-week, each one is 6 weeks, and you can learn the addition facts and subtraction facts so that they're ready for he's ready for his 2nd grade year, so that he can have those facts down, because Abeka does utilize the fact that they have those memorized. So that's what we'll be doing this summer. If you guys want to see a video on what I'm going to be doing during the summer for my kids, what we're already working on, because into summer I'm a little late to this YouTube channel thing, but I can do a video on what we're doing for the summer. But addition facts that stick and subtraction facts that stick, this is something that we are using now to get us caught up so that we're ready to go when it's 2nd grade Abeka, and we'll have a better head start into our 2nd grade curriculum. So that is what we're using for our math. So something else that we will be doing that's math related, well, it's critical thinking, it's deductive thinking skills. So is these mind benders. We'll be going through this. This will be our first year. So at the end of us using this, we can do a video and let you know how it went for us. So we have the mind benders. I got level 1 and 2, and then we also have math analogies. So this is also just with logic, critical thinking skills. So that's another one of his subjects that he'll be doing this year. So for our language arts, we have first language lessons for the well-trained mind. We're trying this out this year. I liked what I saw. It has a spiral approach, which works really well for my son. I really like the spiral approach in general. I just feel like it's a really good way to make the information stick, to just keep reviewing it. So first language lessons, it seemed gentle because it only gets into nouns and a few other of the grammar, nouns, pronouns, proper nouns. So we're going to try this out, and we're going to have hopefully a solid foundation in language arts and grammar. So this is what we will be using, but this is not only what we will be using, because we will also be using Sunlight's Language Arts 2, so we'll be using Sunlight as well, and this we used last year. It was a little difficult for my son to follow along with it. It kind of was advanced, just in the fact that, well, maybe it wasn't advanced, maybe it was the fact that it would touch on a subject once a week, but it would never come back to that subject. So I didn't like it for that, but I did like the fact that we're at least touching on the subject, and we're kind of getting a feast, as a Charlotte Mason reference would be, a feast of different ideas and thoughts. And so language arts was a lot of different learning topics that were in this program. So we're going with Sunlight again. However, the reason that I got Sunlight was because of their readers. I love Sunlight for their readers and having a literature-based program. So that is definitely why I am a Sunlight fan, is for the curated, picked literature that is just an excellent curriculum for literature. So we're going with Sunlight yet again for our year. Some of the readers that come along with the Sunlight program, for second grade, we have Pompeii, Buried Alive. I think my son will really like this one. He's obsessed with volcanoes and tornadoes and all earth science, so I think he'll really like this one. We have Frog and Toad Are Friends. These are classics, so I'm really happy with this pick and that my son's gonna be introduced to this. Another Frog and Toad Together. We have Greg's Microscope, so I'm interested in this. It sounds like it has a little bit of science in it, so that will be good for him to explore. We have Titanic, Lost and Found, the Titanic Lost and Found. So this will be good for him to learn about because we haven't touched on the Titanic yet, so this one's a good one. Mouse Tales. It's an I Can Read. We have another Frog and Toad All Year. We have Amelia Bedelia. Now, I'm really excited for him to learn this because I learned these books. I read them when I was young, so I'm excited that he'll get to enjoy these as well. Then another I Can Read, Owl at Home, and Nate the Great. This one seems really cute, that he's gonna enjoy just being a boy and having some detective work in here, so he'll enjoy that one as well. So those are our readers for second grade. So, newbie fail. I didn't charge my phone, so I had to recharge it. But we were on reading, and I am going to be also doing reading with All About Reading, and we're gonna go through this curriculum again. We did it for first grade and we loved it. So the stories are just so bright and fun, and he goes through the practice sheet every time he has to read a story, so he'll be familiar with the words before he reads the story, and it goes over phonics, and we have letter tiles, and it's just a very comprehensive program. So we'll be doing All About Reading again this year for second grade, along with his Sunlight. So both of those programs are really gonna help him be a strong reader. So that is what we are going to be doing for reading. A couple last curriculums that we're gonna be going through, one being Heaven and Earth. This is a Master Books science curriculum, and it is for first through K through second grade. So this is a K through second grade, so this will be his second grade science. Each of my kids are going to be doing their own individual science. We're not going to be going through it together. This will be something they'll individually learn, just because they're so separated by age. A second grader and a sixth grader, it's really hard to do a science curriculum that's for both of them that is easy enough for my son, yet more complicated for my daughter, more advanced. So this will be the science for my son for second grade. And last but not least, we will be doing handwriting. So we're not quite into cursive. We'll be doing one more year of handwriting for my son for second grade. I know some of the curriculums, they start into cursive maybe midway through second year, second grade, but we will be doing all manuscripts for second grade, and we'll get into cursive for third grade. And I think that it's fine. I really want to build up his penmanship just for manuscripts, so that we're really solid handwriter before we get into cursive. And this is handwriting with scripture, verses, and outreach. So this is what we will be doing for handwriting. And with handwriting, that is the last of our individual subjects for my second grader. like I said, there will be more videos coming out for my 6th grader, her individual subjects, and then also our group subjects, things that we will be doing that will be Bible and our history and geography, things like that that I will be doing in another video. So stay tuned, keep watch, and it was fun filming this very first YouTube video, and I hope you stick around and we can do all things homeschool. Thanks, bye guys.